Good morning, everyone. So today I have this new kit brought by Die and Press to HSN. It's the foam and die kit frames. I'm very curious to see how we can try this out. So this was sent in free of charge by Die and Press, and of course all opinions are my own. And any links I have in the description box will be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you were to purchase items through those links. Okay. Oh, those are pretty colors of foam. Let's see what's going on here. Let's open this up. Try these out. Okay, let's see what we have. So we have some double-sided adhesives. Big size here. It's 4x6. The foam pieces appear to be about the same size, 4x6. There's some red foam, some really pretty pink, a bright green, orange, yellow, and blue. And of course a marquee cutting folder. Again, if you don't have a marquee, use a different cutting system, no problem. Thin metal dies are all interchangeable with any machine that cuts thin metal dies. Okay, so it doesn't have to just be the marquee or just die and press dies that go through the marquee. You can mix and match all that. So it just comes with one because it's a nice thing to do. And then we'll look at the dies. So just in a second here. So basically it says just to use the adhesive sheets and remove one side of the adhesive sheet, press adhesive sheet adhesive side down onto desired foam, and then cut the desired shape out of the foam, and then when you take the back off of the adhesive sheet, now you have a sticky piece that you can use. So we have all these different shapes in here. So let's check that out. Yeah, let me pop these out and I'll be right back. Okay. And so here we have this really kind of cool shape here, a little different, like where this is a heart, and you can say, you know, this is like a scalloped rectangle or an oval. This one's just maybe like a scalloped square, but more stylized. And it does cut that centerpiece, of course, as a frame, so it cuts both of those edges. And then we have this little piece that's just like something you can play with there and coordinate. We have the heart, again, frame, a little heart there, the scalloped rectangle with a nice label die here, and then the scalloped oval frame with a little oval scallop that you can cut. So being Friday, I think this will be my freeform Friday because it seems like it's very open-ended. You can do whatever you want with it. So I will get some supplies together and we'll put something together. Okay guys, so I grabbed some papers. I think we're gonna make a little accent with our little witch, our little witchy poo from the set that I recently reviewed here. It's the Halloween Peekaboo add-on set, so I'm going to put that to the side for now. I have a standard A2 size card base here. I think I'm going to use these papers, so I'm going to take this one out of here. And I have some acetate because you know I'm going to make a shaker, so I have this acetate with little bats on it. That was really sweet, so we'll get to that in a minute. And I think the background of my card is going to be like this black glitter paper, so we'll use those in just a minute. But the first thing I'm going to do is use the foam, and I'm going to use it in a way that makes like a shaker, so you can do whatever you like, of course, but this is what I'm going to do, and I'll show you how this is meant to be used. So we'll still use this, and we will use an orange foam piece. Okay, sorry, I just wanted to grab the instructions. On this side there are little cuts, I don't know if you can see that, and on the other side it's just plain. It just says remove one side of the adhesive sheet, so I'm going to remove this side. That way when we use it, you can use those little cuts to help you remove it later. So I'm just trying to make sure I have that. Okay. I suppose what you can do is stick it on here as you go. That way you don't have this big sheet that, you know. So I'm just going to pick a side. And it doesn't have to be super perfect, to be honest. Nope. That opened up on me anyway, so let me keep going. And I'll just pick up where the other one left off. And I'll push that down before I pull this away. There we go. Okay, and then it says to turn it over and cut into this side. So that's what I will do with this frame. And foam cuts real easily in the marquee, so I don't think I'm going to need a metal shim. It doesn't say anything about it, so I'm just going to take that. And of course it comes with a brand new folder. You know, I like to use ones that I've already been using, so I'm just going to put this on here. Pop it in. And the pressure this puts onto your die and the foam and all that will help you really stick down that sticky stuff too. So I didn't push it down super hard, I just made sure it was stuck on there. That little stickiness I have extra over here. Perfect. Yeah, and then now we have the little strips where you can just help you remove that. And you have this frame too, or square, or I guess not a square, rectangle, that if you wanted to cut, you know, later something else, you can use this to help you make dimension, however you want to use it. And here is our little foam frame. Super cute. And you know, it's Freeform Friday, so I especially go with the flow, but I was going to cut this and then put it on top of this because I want to make a shaker, and I think that's how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. And I'm also going to cut down that black glitter paper and the acetate, and I'll tell you the sizing when I get back. Okay, so we have lots going on here. Okay, so I cut this piece of paper down to 4 by 5 1/4, and I'm just going to mat that down right now. And then I cut a little piece of the acetate, basically just using this as a guide, like to help me cut it just a little bit bigger than this, and I think it ends up being like 2 7/8 by 3 1/4. Let's put this down. I'll check that on that again for you. And of course I'm using it as a shaker, like the little, you know, thickness in here, but you can just use it as a frame by itself. Look how cute. Let's see. Let me make sure about this. Yeah, it's like 2 3/4 by 3 1/4 or so. But basically that's going to mat over that. And I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and stick this down. And I cut this, that way they coordinate. And also that's going to help me trap this with this right in between there. So I'm just going to put this wherever I feel like. The adhesive sticks really, really well to the foam. I was going to say the pressure of the machine really pushes that in there for you. So let me remove my little carriers. And we'll put that. That looks so nice and clean. I love it. I'm letting the foam kind of do its own thing. I'm not gonna. Sweet. Okay, and then on this one, I'm just gonna turn this over. Put some glue here. I'm gonna let this set up though because I want it to be ready to go before I just put it on top. So I'm gonna lay this on here, making sure it's not peeking out where I don't want it to. Okay, I'm gonna let that set up before I move on to the next part. Okay guys, so let me put some of these things to the side. And with this, you know, you could take that same die and make yourself another color to go in here, because you just use this piece that gets cut out. A couple things, if I wanted to, I want to show you guys how this looked, or what this looked like when it's just the frame by itself. But we could have put adhesive on both sides of the foam, cut it, and then this would be sticky too, and I would just pop that on there. Or use that side facing up and use a different glue to glue it down to your project, however you want to do it. But I'm going to now glue this on just with glue. But I am going to pop in some little sequins here. And not too much. I'm going to try to eyeball what I'm doing. And always when you're using something that has actual like sequins, just make sure the sequins are kind of separated. Sometimes they come out, I guess, from the factory and they're like in stacks of several of them. So I just try to make sure there's just one at a time there, or one thickness. Again, not too much. That's probably good. Maybe a little, just a few more. All right, and I'm going to put the glue on the frame so I can see exactly where I'm putting glue. And I'll just go around the whole thing. And I could have actually put the double-sided adhesive on the actual paper and then cut out my frame too. Lots of ways to use that stuff. I'm just making sure it's right on the very edge. And I'm not going to shake this until I know this is pretty dry. But that'll give me time to stamp my little witch and color her in. So, put this on here. And it matches up perfectly, which is really awesome. You think foam might do something funny or like stretch or do something. I mean, it looks really great. Okay. Look how cute that looks. Like I said, I'm not going to shake it, but I just want to show you guys a little closer. Okay, so I'm going to do is get some marker paper. I'm going to stamp my little witchy gal. Where is she? Over here somewhere. And color her in with my alcohol ink markers, and then go ahead and cut her out with the dies, and I'll be right back. So cute with the little green and the orange in there. And then we have our little gal, and I traced around her with the blue marker. Hopefully you noticed that in the video right before this, just so she would have a cute outline instead of just a stark white outline. And then I don't know if you noticed, but on these, well, I'm just showing it to you now, I used the glitter gel pen in like a yellow orangey color, and just to give it a little fun pop there. And I think I'm just going to pop her right here, and I don't know if, should I glue her straight down, or let's use a little glue gel, that way I can kind of play with that. Alright guys, well that's you know, one way of using these frames, and thanks for watching. Thank you so much, Die and Press, for sending these items for review. I'll have the links for you guys. I'm always updating the links with whatever is coming out, whatever HSN is releasing, but generally these were for the August 23rd craft day coming up soon. Just keep an eye out. I'll keep rolling out the videos, and thanks for watching guys. I'll have the links in the description box. Look how sweet. And I'll see you guys at the next one. Bye now.